Fractions. Today we'll be looking at fractions. What are fractions? Now I will explain fractions this way. Let's say we're in a meeting and we're 25 in a meeting. Now out of these 25, we have 10 men and 15 women. Now the 10 plus 15 gives us 25. Now what is the ratio of 10 of the men to the women? Do you understand? Let me explain this way. I'm trying to explain fractions. In a meeting of 25, we have 10 men. So that means out of 25, we have 10 men. We can express it that 10 out of 25 men. So this is the fraction of men in a meeting of 25 can be expressed as 10 over 25. Now it's the same thing as saying, let's say you are two in your family, one boy and one girl. Now how many boys are in the family? What is the ratio of number of boys to the total number? You can express it as one boy over everybody, which is half. So half of the family is boy and half girl. So this will be by fractions. Now another way to explain it is, let's say we have a whole, like I explained before, the meeting or the family is considered a whole. Now out of it you have half of it this way as boy and girl. So let's say we are 4 in the family. The fraction will now be something like this. So if one person is selected, it will be 1 out of 4. So 1 out of 4. Do you understand? So this is all mean by fraction. If you divide one whole into various parts, like now divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So one part of it, if one part is selected, it's said to be 1 over 6. If two parts are selected, let's say this, the fraction selected will be 2 out of 6. Okay? If 3 parts are selected, it will now be 3 over 6. That's what we mean by fractions. Now, let's continue this way. Now, like I explained here, this can also be, this is said to be 3 over 6. Okay? But this 3 over 6 can also be simplified. 3 over 6. 3 can divide both numbers. So 3 to this will give us 1. 3 to this will give us 2. So 3 over 6 is the same thing as 1 over 2. So you can also simplify fractions. For example, let's say we have a fraction of, let's say in our church, we have 20 people in the church. Now out of these 20, we have 10 men. What is the fraction of men in the church? It is 10 over 20. Now this can also be simplified. How can we simplify? The zeros can cancel out. I will now have 1 over 2 left. So the ratio of men to the total number is half. Okay? Alright, now let's take some examples. And the first example goes this way. Express 36 over 72 in its lowest term. So 36, 72. What would this to divide? We divide 36 by 2. It gives us 18. Divide here, it gives us 36. 32 can divide 18 again, it gives us 9. If you divide this, it gives us 18. What else can divide? 3 can divide. 3 will divide 9, we'll have 3. 3 can divide 18, we'll have 6. 3 can divide 3, we'll have 1. 3 can divide 6, we'll have 2. So this is the lowest. which is half. Okay, now let's look at other examples. Find the value of half of 60 kobo. Half of 60 kobo. Whenever you see off means multiply. So half times 60. So half of 60, it's same thing as 2 can go here, 1. 2 can go into 60 and it gives us 30. So 30 is the answer. Now let's take it down. 3/5 of 75 naira. Okay, so 3/5 is the same thing as 3/5 times 75. 5 can divide. 5 into here will give us 1. How did I know 5 can divide? Because the last number here is divisible by 5, so it means 5 can divide the number. Can 3 divide this number 75? How do I know? I add the 2. 7 plus 5, 12. Can 3 divide 12? Yes. That means 3 can also divide this 75, but it cannot divide this. So that's how we started with 5. 5 into 5 gives us 1. 5 into 75 will give us 1 carried to 15. So 3 times 15 gives us 45. So 3/5 of 75 is 45. Okay. Now let's look at the types of fractions we have. The first type we've looked at, we'll call them simple fractions. These are fractions in their lowest terms. For example, half, 1/3, 1/4. Now we also have another type I'll call the proper fractions. Proper fractions are fractions that the number above is smaller than the number below. Proper fraction, for example, 1/2 is a proper fraction, but 3/2 we'll now call 3/2 improper fraction, because the number above is higher than the number below. This is improper. So that means the third type we'll look at, we'll call them improper fractions. Okay, then the fourth type we'll now call them mixed fractions. Now a mixed fraction is a fraction that has a whole number attached to it. Let's say one whole number, 1/4 is a mixed fraction. So this is a whole number and this is a fraction. So we'll call this a mixed fraction. Okay, now I must state at this point that we can convert improper fractions to proper, make them proper. Now anytime we convert proper fractions, improper fractions to proper fractions, they automatically become mixed. For example, let's say 5/4 is improper. Now to make it proper means to make this 5 lower. Now what we'll do is to divide 5 divided by 4, we remove 1 from it. It can't go, so remove 1. We now have 4/4. 4 divided by 4 gives us 1. So normally we represent this as 1 remainder 1. But this time around, to represent it as a fraction, we'll now say 1 whole number, 1/4. So this remainder, we'll now put it above this number. So that gives us 1/4. Let's look at another number, 9/6. Expressed as a mixed fraction. Now before you do that, you have to make it, simplify it first. 3 can divide, so 3 into this will give you 3. 3 into this will give you 2. So we'll have 3/2. To express it, when you divide, 3 divided by 2 will give you 1 whole number, 1 remainder 1. So that remainder, we'll now put it above. So that is 1 whole number 1 over 2. Okay, let's look at another example. 10 over 7. So the first thing we'll do to divide, if you divide this, you have 1 remainder 3. So we'll now express it as 1 whole number 1 over 7. Okay, so this is how we divide. Now it's also possible to convert these fractions, which are called mixed fractions. We can convert them back to the improper format. How do you do that? Let's say take 1 whole number 1 over 2. First thing you do is this multiply this, then plus this. Okay, now let me represent this way. Let's say we have a whole number b over c. To convert it to improper fraction, we'll do c times a, then plus b all over c. Okay, so let's say we have 1 number 1 over 2. We'll do 2 times 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. So we'll now say 3 over 2. Let's say we have 1 number 1 over 7. Do 7 times 1 is 7. 7 plus, sorry, this here is supposed to be 3. Remainder 3, 3 over 7. So let's say 1 over 3 over 7 becomes 7 times 1 is 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. So it now gives us 10 over 7. Okay, now the next we'll do is addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division of fractions. Now let's start with addition of fractions. First one is 2 over 4 plus 1 over 4. To add this, we'll draw a straight line under. Then we'll find the lowest common multiple, the LCM of these two numbers. How do you do LCM? Don't forget our LCM. We'll do something like this and divide. 2 can divide 2 through both of them. 2 can also divide. We have 1 1. So the LCM is 2 times 2, that is 4. So put 4 here. 4 into 4, 1. Then 1 times the one above, 1 times 2 will give us 2. We bring down a plus. 4 divided by 4, 1. 1 times 1 is 1. We'll now do 2 plus 1 is 3. 3, we'll bring this 4. So our answer is 3 over 4. Let's take another example. Our next example goes this way: 4 over 5 minus 2 over 5. Now our LCM, the two numbers are the same, so we'll take 5. 5 divided by 5, 1. 1 times 4 is 4. Minus 5 divided by 5, 1. 1 times this 2, 2. 4 minus 2 gives us 2 over this 5. So 2 over 5 is our answer. Now let's take another example. 5 over 6 plus 3 over 8. What's our LCM? So calculate our LCM. 2 can divide through. So we have 3 here, 4 here. What else can divide? 2 can divide. We have 3 again and 2. 2 can still divide. We have 3 here and 1 here. Then 3 can divide. So we will have 1 1. So our LCM now becomes 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. And that gives us what? 24. So 24 is our LCM. 24 divided by 6 is 4. 4 times 5, 20. 24 divided by 8 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. So our answer now becomes 29 over 24. But now we need to convert this to a mixed fraction. How do we convert? 24 divided by this will give us 1, remainder 5. So we have one whole number 5 over 24. Okay, so this is our final answer. Now let's take another. We've done addition. We've done another example on subtraction. Now let's take another example, and this example goes this way. 6 whole number 5 over 12 minus 2 whole number 5 over 8 minus 5 whole number 3 over 4, then plus 4 whole number 1 over 6. Now we have a set of mixed numbers. The easiest way to solve this is to bring out the whole numbers. 6 minus 2 minus 5 plus 4 on one side, then bring out the fractions. 5 over 12 minus 5 over 8 minus 3 over 4 plus 1 over 6. Now we'll find our LCM. LCM, let's do it here. 12, 8, 4, and 6. 2 can divide through. We'll have 6, 4, 2, and 3. 2 can also divide. We'll have 3, 2, 1, and 3. 2 can still go. 3, 1, 1, 3. Then 3 can divide, giving us 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so our LCM will now be a product of these 4 numbers, which gives us 24. So 24 divided by 12, 2 times 5 is 10. 24 divided by 8, 3 times 5, 15. 24 divided by 4, 6 times 3, 18. 24 divided by 6 is 4 times 1, 4. Now let's simplify this. 10 minus 5 gives us minus 15, gives us minus 5. Then we'll now have minus 18 plus 4. Minus 5 minus 18 gives us minus 23, then plus 4. Minus 23 plus 4 now gives us minus 19. So here now gives us minus 19 all over 24. Then for this side, 6 minus 2 gives us 4. 4 minus 5 is minus 1. Minus 1 plus 4 gives us 3. Bringing everything together, we'll now have 3 minus 19 over 24. Okay, so 3 minus 19 over 24, we'll bring everything together. This is the same thing as saying 3 over 1 minus 19 divided by 24. So the LCM is obviously 24. 24 divided by 1 is 24. 24 times 3 gives us 72. 72 minus 24 divided by 24 is 1. 1 times 19 is 19. So 72 minus 19. So that gives us 53 all over 24. So we'll simplify this, and it will give us, when you simplify, to give us 2 whole number, 5 over 24. Now, another way to solve this, when we get to this point, 3 minus 19 over 24, instead of multiplying large numbers like this, 3 minus 19 over 24, let's come down to this place. 3 minus 19 over 24 is the same thing as saying 2 plus 1, which is 3, minus 19 over 24. So we'll just solve this alone, just this side. So This is same thing as 1 over 1, and LCM is 24. 24 divided by 1 is 24. 24 times 1 is 24. 24 divided by 24 is 1. 1 times 19 is 19. So 24 minus 19 gives us 5 over 24. So we'll now bring everything together, which now gives us 2 whole number 5 over 24, which is same thing as we got here. But this method we did here is far easier. So I recommend using this method instead of multiplying large numbers here. Now let's take another example, multiplication and division of mixed fractions. Now let's look at this. Whenever you have divisions like this, to divide fractions, we'll convert the division to multiplication, and to convert it, we'll now find the reciprocal of this, and that gives us 2 over 3. So whenever you have divisions, you turn the other one upside down to convert the division to multiplication. So once you convert to multiplication, you can now simplify this, cancel this, give us 1 1, and our answer becomes 1 over 3. Let's take another one. 2 over 5 divided by 2 over 5. This is same thing as 2 over 5 times 5 over 2. So this cancel this cancel this, and our answer now gives us 1. Okay, now let's look at this example. 4 whole number 4 over 5 times 1 whole number 5 over 6 divided by 1 whole number 2 over 5. To solve this, we'll first convert all the numbers to fractions, to improper fractions. So 5 times 4 is 20, 20 plus 4 will give us 24 over 5 times 6 times 1, 6, 6 plus 5 will give us 11 over 6. Then divided by 5 times 1, 5, 5 plus 2 is 7, so that's 7 over 5. So we'll have 24 over 5 times 11 over 6, then times 5 over 7. So this 5 cancel this 5, 6 will divide here 1, 6 can go into this 4. So our answer now becomes 4 times 11 over 7. So this becomes 44 over 7, and we'll convert it to our mixed fraction, and that gives us 7 into 44 will give us 6 remainder 2, so that is 6 whole number 2 over 7, which now becomes our final answer. So at this point, I want you to click on Start Quiz and solve the questions there to help you understand this topic better.